it is day 2 of Romanceathon, and I have kind of a busy day because we're going over to my mother-in-law's house. We have to go to Lowe's, we have to go to the grocery store for her, and we'll probably spend some time over there. We're gonna have lunch over there. My husband's gonna put these pavers down by her mailbox, and I'm gonna be reading Teach Me by Olivia Dade. I started this yesterday. I'm already really enjoying it. It follows a teacher, Miss Owens, Rose Owens. She works in the history department at her school, a high school, and this new guy comes into town. With him and his wife are divorced, so he only gets B every other week or something like that. Anyway, he's new to the school, and I guess the person in charge of like staffing and stuff like that ended up giving away some of Rose's classes to him, but Martin had no idea. And once he finds out, he's kind of pissed off about it as well, and he's very apologetic and stuff like that. But I want to say that the teacher representation in here is amazing. It's so realistic, at least so far. And also these characters are in their 40s, which I am so excited about. So Rose is 42 and Martin, I don't know his exact age, but Rose guessed that he was in his mid 40s. And then B, Martin's daughter, is also at the high school and she's about to go off to college. So she's around like, you know, 18 years old, 17, 18 years old. So I just love that I'm following like older characters that are teachers, and it's basically so far been like at the school and stuff like that. Like they've gone to meetings and they're sharing a classroom, and I don't know, it's just so freaking cute. I am flying through this book, you guys. It is so cute. I love all of the characters. I think the teacher representation is done really well. And I really want them to be together because they both obviously like each other. They're both obviously attracted to one another. I'm like, can you guys please just kiss now? I love the fat rep. Doesn't seem to be like self-conscious about her body. She's actually very fashionable, and she does wear like a lot of black, but she says that she doesn't wear black to like blend in and be erased as a person. I think I marked that part. The best black clothing doesn't ask to be liked. It's uncompromising, she exhaled in a long sigh. There's a lot of black clothing for women my size, but most of it was created to facilitate the disappearance of the woman wearing it, to erase her from sight in apology for her existence as a fat woman. That's not the kind of black clothing I wear. Mine has metallic accents, bold lines, quality fabrics, good tailoring, all unmistakable markers that I'm not apologizing or looking to disappear. Love that so freaking much. Good thing about this is I have books 2 and books 3 in this like series, and they all follow different people, but they're all set in the same town, so you may see some crossover of characters. She does not like being in the car. Thought I would give you guys an update on Teach Me. I'm really enjoying it. I'm at my mother-in-law's house, and my husband and my mother-in-law went to Home Depot, and I stayed back to read. So I'm currently on page 150. I love this so much. They were practicing a lockdown drill, and it just made my stomach like drop because I remember those, and it's just like so stressful to think about. Yeah, as like a former teacher, it's just it's so whew. But anyway, really enjoying it, and I just can't wait. I'm like at page 150, and like we know that they're attracted to each other, but like they haven't made a move towards each other, so it's kind of like slow burn in that way. We'll be back soon, and then he has to do some things for her, and I think I'm just gonna be reading like the entire time. So that's what we're up to. We also brought her these flowers, and we had like some strawberry shortcake, and I don't know, we're just hanging out here today. I finished Teach Me by Olivia Dade. This is my first Olivia Dade book. I wouldn't say that it's hate to love, but I guess that is what the trope is categorized as, but it's not really because of the couple or the two people, Rose and Martin. Basically, Rose has been teaching at this high school for a very long time, and this new guy moves into town, and I guess the person in charge of placing teachers gives him some of her classes, the ones that she like really liked to teach, and she's pissed off at that guy, Dale, not Martin, the teacher. So he is like upset about that situation, but like I said, she's more pissed off at Dale than she is Martin. But that quickly goes away because Martin is just like such a freaking nice guy. What I will say, one of the things that I didn't like about Someday is both characters had like really rough backstories. And both of these characters also have really rough backstories. I mean, not as rough as Someday, but basically Rose was in a relationship with a guy that was a dick, and he wanted to change her and mold her into what he wanted other than just loving her for who she was. She's divorced, but also Martin is as well. So they're both like from previous relationships divorced, but what I like about it is like Martin still, like, he has his daughter and he has a really great relationship with his daughter. He just moved to Marysburg that year because I guess they lived in Wisconsin or something like that, and then his ex-wife and his daughter B moved to Marysburg, and now he moved there to spend the last year of like before she goes off to college with her. Rose really does have a support system. It's kind of a surprising support system, but also they just have the other members of the faculty at the school, and I don't know, I loved it so much. I loved the teacher representation. It just felt really like realistic, although I could never imagine dating like another teacher at my school. I just couldn't imagine, and like all the other like faculty talking about it and stuff like that. But because of their past and you know what they had to deal with, Rose is very like, she has a wall up and she doesn't want to like let anybody in. And because of the situation with his ex-wife, he doesn't ever want to feel not good enough, like kind of hidden from the world, or he doesn't want the person that he's with to be like embarrassed by him. And because of her past and his past, it kind of does clash a little bit as far as like what she's looking for, and like she likes to be more of like on the down low, and he wants to be like, look at us, like out in public and stuff. So there are some bumps along the way, but I just thought it was done really well. I loved, like I said, the teacher representation, the fat representation, just the love and the consent and the family and the found family. And yeah, I loved everything about it. But there was something preventing me from giving it like oh my gosh, mind-blowing 5 stars. So I landed on a 4-star rating for this one, so I'm very, very happy about that. I definitely plan on continuing in the series. I don't know where I saw it, but Olivia Dade has written other stuff like outside of this series, but I do have on my shelf, like those 2 books right there are the 2nd and the 3rd books in this series, and I definitely want to continue on. But I think my next read is going to be, oh, I'm kind of like, which one do I want? I think I'm gonna go for Eleanor Gray next. So yeah, that's it for this vlog. I hope you had a great day 2 of Romanceathon, and I will be back for day 3 of Romanceathon. Bye guys.